Hey, we dropped it back out again with another video. So Khaos Reigns is out now, so figured why not rank all Mortal Kombat characters. First off, we got Scorpion. I believe it's meant to be Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion specifically. And yeah, Scorpion is kind of sick. Easily one of the best characters. Almost all the ninjas are like top tier of top tier. And yeah, no exception here. Obvious. Next we have, I believe Bi-Han Sub-Zero. And then we have Kuai Liang Sub-Zero over here. I'm just going to get out of the way. I'm just going to put all the Scorpion Sub-Zeros up here. Love them all, really. Sub-Zero is my favorite to play in both Injustice 2, along with MK1. I freaking love ice users. One of my favorite genders. So, those are very, very easy. Now, Sonya Blade, the first lady of Mortal Kombat, I think it's just a bit bland. They are cool, but compared with all the other characters, I'd give them only like a B. Liu Kang, seemingly just Liu Kang. There isn't any human versus God Liu Kang, but that is fine. Because regardless, Liu Kang is a very fun character. They are thriving in the MK1 Protector of Earthrealm role. And in MK1, I think they are very fun to play, so yep, A tier it is. Easy. Human Raiden, I think, should be either A or B. I like them more than traditional Raiden, because that one is, for the most part, a dumbass. And so Human Raiden, I'll put Human Raiden A, because I also really like to play as Raiden MK1. And then God Raiden, I'll still throw in B, because I do like them. They're just very stupid. Johnny Cage, easy S tier. Always the comic relief, but always really good comic relief. I'm never unhappy to see Johnny Cage in a game, movie, show, whatever. Kano, I think I'm also going to throw up an A. He's a jobber. Like, get out of the way, he is very much a jobber. But he is a very fun jobber. Especially, like, in the movie. Both versions of Kano peak. So yeah, A is a very good placement. Goro, I think, probably also goes in B. Big, strong characters are up my alley, but I haven't experienced much Goro in the games I've played. Which, it's about time I should say. I've only really played MK1. I've played 9, X, and 11 briefly at friends' places, but most I know is from that game and from watching a shit ton of videos on Mortal Kombat lore, etc. But going up in S tier is Shang Tsung. These two encapsulate two of my favorite tropes, I suppose. The what I call goofy but competent, and then Shang Tsung is another type of like charming asshole villains, I suppose the best way to put it, and Shang Tsung perfectly embodies that. Reptile, I think, could also be an S tier, but I'm gonna just leave him an A, because the one I know, again, MK1, is the most different, but I do really like Reptile. Was jobber status for a good while, but MK1 gave him redemption. I believe this is just the Great Kung Lao, which I don't care, to be perfectly honest. We got the Edenian ladies, Kitana, Melina, and Jade. I'm gonna throw Kitana and Melina up in B tier. Actually, no, I'll put Melina slightly above. And then Jade will be the first C tier. Nothing wrong with Jade. I just have negative experience with them from a friend playing them in MK11. But yeah, I put Melina above just because her being either a clone or a victim of Tarkov, depending on the version, is more cool than just Kitana being Kitana. Joining in B tier is Kung Lao. He's never wrong, but he's never like up as one of my favorites. And Baraka also in there, similar sort of reason. Although I do really like playing as him in MK1. Jax is also B tier, yeah. He's a very sick character, but I just haven't used him much. Kintaro, I think, has to be in the same one as Goro. And Motaro will also as well. All the sub-bosses I do think I would really like, but I just haven't got a chance. I'm hoping either Kintaro or Motaro is the pre-order bonus for MK12. So far, every bonus has been a boss of an early Mortal Kombat. Goro in MKX, Shao Kahn in MK11, and Shang Tsung in MK1. Smoke, I think Smoke is... I'll put it up in A. I was considering B, but Yuri Lowenthal is one of my favorite voice actors. Like, I can almost instantly clock when it's them. Smoke is also just cool. I think the placement is still warranted. Noob Cybot, I'm a bit of an edgy fuck. Noob Cybot is just cool, right? I will say, and I say this almost all the time, when regarding Noob Cybot, my biggest hope for MK1 was that we would have a human Noob Cybot. Say, the Bihan here decides to get stronger, I don't know. Maybe inspired by Shang Tsung or Quan Chi's dark magics, he learns the way of shadows even more. The master shadow magic creates a duplicate of himself, gives it the codename Noob Cybot, and sends it on missions. There'll be like Mystique, like, there's a new Lin Kuei member who is just as skilled as Bihan, but no one knows who it is. That could have been cool, but it was too much of a hope. Shao, it has General Shao here, but I have to throw an S because Shao Kahn is great. He's the big bad evil that I freaking love. Okay, now we got Sector, Cyrax, and Cyber Smoke. I have never been in a game with Cyber Smoke, so I don't care. I'm gonna throw Sector in C and Cyrax in B, because I prefer the like angle of they don't want to be this way. That's just like a stronger angle than, yeah, they like it. But yeah, no, Cyrax is just a better shoo-in than Sector for me. Sindel, yeah, I'm gonna throw in B. I just realized that I am gonna get characters I don't like later on. Bang. Shiva, C. No, I'll stick with my gut. They're not as interesting to me as the sub-bosses. I don't know, I just don't really care. Maybe it's because I haven't seen Shiva too much, like, do cool things. Cabal, I think a B tier. I don't understand how they get super speed from being burnt alive, but they are cool. I have a horrible habit of, like, whenever I do a tier list video, it's just going like, yeah, they're cool. And that's it. But, like, that's what I have most of the time, sorry. Nightwing... that is the wrong name. Nightwolf. I think a C tier is fine. They're sort of just there most of the time. I'll throw a Striker in there as well. I don't hate him like people used to. It's also funny just shooting people, to be perfectly honest. Ermac, this is an S tier, and I'm gonna throw Rain up here as well. Like I said, I love the ninjas. The ninjas are the sickest characters. Ermac being a collection of souls in one body, plus having a sick real-life backstory for the character. Even if it's a bit tiring for me, who's heard it like a million times from watching so many secret video games videos. And then Rain is also sick, both as a ninja and as a mage in MK1. Chameleon K and Chameleon C. Chameleon C is a D tier. Actually no, I'm gonna throw him in C tier just because I think it's very funny that they are completely shafted in comparison to Chameleon K, who is C tier legitimately. Like, Chameleon K get to exist. Chameleon C, no one cares about. Again, that's just funny to me. Tremor, I think I'll also have to throw in C. I want them to be playable again. I freaking love Earth-based powers. I've said this before on the channel. I'll say it whenever I can. So I would love to see them playable again, but for the time being, I have to stick in C tier. Quan Chi, I'm gonna have him B. I've always just seen them as like a less interesting Shang Tsung, you know? You could argue which one is a better schemer, which one is more powerful, but Shang Tsung is more interesting to me. Although Quan Chi's like fucking Eldritch Horror stick in MK1 when he's playable is dope. I do like that. Shinnok, I think Shinnok's the first D tier. They are just there to be the bad guy for respect for certain games. I don't care at all. Serena's sisters, I'm gonna have to throw in don't know, don't care. Apologies. But Serena herself, I'm gonna put in C. They are interesting. I do think they're probably a shoo-in to be playable next game. Assuming they're not going to keep Asha around, which they might. Fujin, I've not experienced much, but they are a better god than Raiden. I like them more. They have more, like, charisma, just from briefly what I've seen. They're a lot smarter. Like, I have, like, one of my favorite intros, which is them calling Kano Su Hao. MK fans know why that's funny. Reiko, dude, I don't care. I do not like Reiko. He is so fucking lame. And Tanya, is only a bit higher. Reiko is just Shao Kahn's bitch. That is just the easiest way to put it. And Tanya is alright, but they don't do much in MK1. And I know in the 3D era they are just a traitor. Bo Right Show, I don't hate them as much as I know other people do. They're still only a C tier though. Frost, I do not care. They are just bitchy Sub-Zero to me. Especially in MK11, they are just meh. Kenshi, I think Kenshi is going up in A tier. There's a reason. He's one of the very few 3D era characters to be in almost every NRS game. Lee May, kinda boring to me, from what you can see. Nitara, I'm so sorry for fans. I know they're different in the 3D era, but they've already been poisoned for me by Megan Fox. Movado, and I don't care. Su Hao, I'm gonna put in C tier because genuinely I do not care about them. But same with how Chameleon, I think it's funny he's getting shafted. That I think there's no choice but to put him up in C. And why not? I'll throw Mocap in there as well. Dramen, they are like the odd character in my opinion. If they were to appear in a recent game, get like a redesign, I think they could be cool, but until then I'm gonna throw them in D. But Moloch is my kind of character. Blaze, you think I could say the same, because he is also like a big boss character, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling this one. He's still alright. Ashra, I'd also throw in here, probably same with Havoc. Actually no, I'm gonna throw Havoc up, just because the one fact I know about them from the 3D era, which is that their like quest is like doing a bunch of random shit, then fighting you, because that's true chaos, and I love that. But Ashra, I do like their goals of ridding the evil from their soul, but I don't know. I feel like C tier is fair for me. I can't accurately say for... And I'll put Darius in C tier as well. I do like their cameo. I was like, yeah, I don't know too much about Ashra, but I do like this and this and this. And then Darius is just like, yep, C tier, why not? Same with Shujinko, actually. Now, don't care, do not care, get out of here. You are from Street Fighter, you can't fool me. Onaga, I think, has to go up here with all the other like strong characters that I don't know, because I haven't experienced Onaga yet. And I'm just gonna go this and this. Cyber Sub-Zero, I don't dislike them, but I don't like them either. Scarlet, I think, looks sick. So I'm gonna throw her up in B tier. They look sick, they have really cool powers. I just haven't seen too much of them. Cassie Cage, I feel like it's just Sonya, but with more personality. I feel like but the personality is mostly in the fights. Like, they don't do too much in like MKX story mode. Okay, they do a lot in MKX story mode, but they don't have like strong personality from what I remember, which isn't a lot. Get ready for the most obvious placement on this list. Wow. Aaron Black, cool. I'll throw him up in B. Okay, the image just shows Tor, but I think this is supposed to be both of them. In which case it's a C. Know that Farah is a don't care and Tor is an S tier. I want just Tor. Jackie, I think Jackie and Kung Jin are like the least notable for me of the Kombat kids. I think Jackie, I still don't think they're bad, so not in D tier, but I think they can both go in C tier. I think that's fine. Kotal Khan, I'm gonna throw up in B tier as well. If he was in his wheelchair, he'd take S tier. Let that be known. Takeda, probably my favorite of the Kombat kids. Still only in B tier. I have not played them in MK1 yet because I haven't picked up the game in a long while. Triborg, I just have to say, don't know. It's a very cool concept, but I just haven't. Cetrion, Collector, and Chronica are all... Actually, no, I'll put Cetrion up a bit more. But they're all very low. Cetrion is fine as an idea, but I just don't care about them at all. Chronica is stupid as fuck, and why the hell does Collector exist? Well, Gears would also be down here, but him in NK1 is not only has like some of the best fatalities, but they're also such a loyal and generally cool guy. I think, you know what, I'm gonna throw, actually no, I'm throwing him up in A tier, but then I'll move Reptile up to S tier. That's fair to me. And now Cole Young. I didn't hate him as much as other people watching the movie, but he didn't stand out, so C tier. And there you go. That is my ranking of every Mortal Kombat character as of MK1. Maybe there's more introduced, I'm not sure. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, or just more Mortal Kombat stuff, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know. What are your favorite characters? Until then, this has been Jorpta. Catches.